Hi Bella.
Hi Nino, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
I was wondering in season two we see Ellie already fidgeting with the guitar. Did you play? Did you learn to play the guitar for the role, or were you able to play guitar earlier?
In my audition for The Last of Us in my Zoom, I made sure my guitar was positioned on the wall behind me just so they knew that I could play. So I did already play. But I learned specific songs for this. More like finger picking rather than like strumming, which I'm still not very good at. So I had to learn more how to play guitar, but I did already know.
And did you learn the Last of Us theme tune on the
I
guitar?
tried. I actually should do that for real.
Further, do you have a favorite line from the show?
The one that I always think about is like the last one of season one, which is like, swear to me. Swear to me that everything said about the fireflies is true. And then he goes, I swear. But I do Joel's line a lot. When people are getting me to swear on something, I'll go, I swear. Like him.
You're playing a, let's say, very controversial character.
Yeah.
So, how did you prepare for the unfortunately inevitable audience reaction?
Well, I honestly, obviously was aware of the conversation surrounding the character after people meet her in the game. I was definitely aware of that. Wanted to be mindful of all of that in my approach, but also I feel like I had to set it aside too. Because I think that what was most important to me was tackling her emotional journey and how where all of that rage and anger does come from. And yeah, but it certainly was never gonna stop me. The controversy surrounding it was never gonna stop me from playing her, and I'm glad that within this version of the story we have the opportunity to give her character a little more context, and hopefully that allows people to better understand where she's coming from and what she's been through.
And, during your preparation, did you connect with the original actress Laura Bailey from the game?
I didn't, and I did in my first meeting with Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin. We did talk about, how attached. I think I probably asked them like how attached they wanted to be to the original game, and Neil really didn't even want. I think he was telling a lot of the cast members not to even play the game because he and Craig really wanted us to just focus on the text of the script and build around that and come to these characters with our own ideas, which I really appreciated. And yeah, so and also they're just because this all my involvement in the show happened so fast. I didn't have a lot of time either. It was everything happened really quickly.
I think we're all dying to know, Gabriel or Regina, both of you, like, how is having Pedro Pascal as your brother or brother-in-law?
Go ahead.
It's great. It's great for me. I've known Pedro for like a really long time, so we kind of reunited on this. And I just think he's wonderful. He's really funny, and he kind of keeps me laughing. He keeps me he just keeps it light at all times, which is great.
Yeah, no, I remember in the first season just watching you guys interact. It's just back in their New York days, and they had a lot of established a relationship there, and he and I were really fused together really strongly by kind of our prep for the first episode last year, and then when we did the sixth episode, did the scene in the bar and the scene where he's pouring his heart out to me. It's just we had some rehearsal time with Jazz Miller, our director, where we ended up doing a bunch of like theater exercises that you probably were doing at Juilliard. And it was cool to just go and have these moments where we can really kind of work on it. However natural our relationship came, which did come very naturally, we were able to build upon that with all this work outside of what we did on the day, which I think is great. And she's right. He's a giggle monster. He's a lot of fun, very playful person, and we love Pedro, or Pedge, as Bella calls him.
Wow. Gabriel, what's the worst apocalypse, Terminator or the clickers?
Ooh. Oh man, I mean, it feels like those T-800s are kind of harder to put down because you can't really kill any of them with a knife, and that's my preferred mode of defense when I'm dealing with clickers. So I don't know, man. Future War seems really rough, and we made like 6 of those movies, so obviously it's really really hard to kill them. So I don't know.
Gina, for you, what's the difference between dealing with vampires and clickers? Or what happens if a clicker gets bitten by a vampire?
I was thinking that same thing. I was like, if we merged these shows, this would be insane. I don't know what would happen, but I think of I actually could just see like the clicker bites, the vampire bites. So clearly they just keep biting each other. And seeing what happens.
This universes collide conversation we're having is nuts. We're just like Fortniting all of television.
That would be insane.